Good evening, afternoon, or whatever time it may be, everyone. Welcome to Sorcery and Secrets. I am your host, the Uncommon Guru, the Uncommon DM of this game. Would everyone like to give a quick just hello, how do you do? Just one at a time?
Hello.
Hi.
So,
Hello.
and now everyone talks.
And now everyone talks. No one talks at the
Okay.
same time. Thank goodness.
Buenos dias, buenos tardes, or buenos noches. I just redid your intro in Spanish. How you feel, Guru?
Multilingual. We're multilingual friendly now. Yes.
What's next?
Yay.
What's next? Are you gonna speak in French?
I don't
Tag.
take French class, okay?
Oh, no, wait, that's German.
Yeah.
Wrong language.
Guten Tag.
Bonjour.
Abend,
Oh, man.
nothing.
Oh, I would butcher any language I tried to speak besides English anyway.
What are you talking about? You butchered that too.
I know.
Not
Why do you think that I said that? Obviously. Duh.
rude.
Alright, so. You guys ready to hop into having a little bit of fun?
Indeed.
Oh,
yeah.
Hip hop, hibbity hip hop. Yes.
Stop.
Someone's having a good time. So. We begin our story in a city on a mountain. A place of grandeur and a place that many people have either sought to take or sought to overcome. A place with high walls and grand structures known as God's Finger. A place that, a long time ago, a few daring strays came through, fought, and protected. While not necessarily needed for that time, their valor allowed them to get room and board and then start their own business. A nice little inn called the Manticore's Main, with an actual stuffed manticore's head over the top to give it a little bit of flair. We'll begin our evening by focusing on one of the newcomers, a person who's not been here for too long but has managed to find a way to enjoy the new city. It's far away from the realm that she's grown up in, but Miss Yevon Sizz has been wandering the cities, enjoying her month stay here, and getting a feel for the locale. As she's walking through, what would you like to be doing?
This is gonna be our month downtime, right?
Yes, this is after the month downtime.
After.
After.
I think I'm going probably be at a different bar
Okay.
or a different tavern, I should say,
Okay.
and I'm gonna be conning people.
Okay. Now, what's your con?
Basically, I'm going to minor illusion.
Okay.
Like, you know, the cup trick where you like shuffle the ball and under the
Oh my god.
the thing, and people got to find the ball.
Right.
Well, what I'm going to do is minor illusion the ball under one of the cups. They see it,
Mhm.
and then I put it over and I shuffle it, and then I'll whatever one they pick, I'm just gonna move the illusion from one cup to another, if they pick the right cup.
Oh. Okay. Roll a sleight of hand check.
Would that be Arcana?
Yeah, I'll allow Arcana, because this is you're trying to do this arcanely. Sleight of hand would be for if you're using any somatic component, not somatic.
Yes, somatic. You're right.
Yep, somatic
Yep,
components.
somatics, hands, material,
Thank you.
and then verbal. Trust me, Guru. You know why I know this.
I know why you know this. Yep. So you're doing your little trick, and as you have a few gentlemen who are like, oh, I got this. I want to actually see if they do have this. Where is my dice? There you are. He's keeping track of it. You can see his eyes like darting. He loses track for a second, like, no, fuck, no. Then he stops. You're just like, He picks the one that does not have the ball. You lift it up. He's like, oh! His friends are all kind of joshing him, like, yeah, you did, yeah, you can't. And it's like, I pay my pays. I'd say, how much were you looking for the testing fee essentially?
5 silver would be the start.
Yeah, he puts down he's like slides over his 5 silver, just like, my eyes aren't what they used to be, man. Huh. As you finish, you're just kind of looking. You've probably accrued about, say, 75 silver by this point. You see another person entering the bar with a little umbrella strapped to their back and what appears to be some kind of briefcase in their hand. They're a very avian person, a person you recognize from the various places you've seen as a Kenku. They're out kind of looking around, seemingly just surveying the place, and they move to a different corner of the room, pull out the briefcase, give the tug on the handle, and then you see it kind of just pop open, and a full table just springs out into existence. Popping out with a few different odds and ends on it is Butters, if you'd like to introduce your character.
I'm a bird boy. All right, so yeah, like I said, I'm a very crow-like looking person. When you walk through the door, you see a crow, like an actual crow, just fly in, and like it's probably in the rafters somewhere. He looks just rather happy to be setting everything up. And
In the Manticore's main or the bar I'm at?
Where you're at.
Okay.
you see his just head like just looking for people, and he pulls out a sign and he puts it out in front of his set that says, "If you can guess how I do this trick, you get the pot." And he places a bag of 5 gold pieces on the top of the briefcase, and another sign that says 2 gold piece entry.
Yeah.
And he's just looking for people.
Oh, the guy who just lost just kind of looks just like, no, I've already tried my luck. One of the a more scraggly looking dude's like, I bet I can do this. Hey, hold on. He kind of shuffles over. He looks at you, very just like, sets down the 2 gold. I got this. Show me the trick. Yeah.
He takes puts on 2 gold. I grab the 2 gold, put it in the bag. I throw the bag in the air once, catch it with my right hand.
Mm.
Catch it in the air another time. Throw it in the air another time. Catch it with my right hand. I throw it as hard as I can in the air. I grab it with my right hand and slam it onto the table. Let's see how well I did. Da 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 da.
Yeah, you do this, and for a moment, yeah, he's like, yeah, I got this. You slam your hand on the table. He's like, I don't get it. What's the trick? And then you remove your hand, and he's just like, eyes wide, staring like, what? You, I blinked, I missed it. What? What? It's not.
He will open the briefcase, pull out the sack, and place it back on top.
How'd you
Don't
do
talk
that?
How'd you do that? And he just tilts his head.
He like shakes his finger. We'll try again. He puts down another 2 gold. I got this. I'll keep my eyes open this time. He's like opens his eyes and stretches them with his fingers.
All right, guys. You want me to roll sleight of hand for you this time publicly?
Well, yes.
Out of character
actually,
last
Is it
time.
private?
Okay.
Yeah. I would say that Yevon could roll a perception check, but not with how high that was.
Yeah.
Is
I may or may not
is
have
it
rolled a
reasonable to
34.
say that I would walk in.
You could roll into that if you want to be walking in. I'd allow it.
Well, yeah.
So you
Okay.
see this guy in the corner pushing his eyes open, trying to bug them out as this Kenku, this bird boy, is just kind of nodding, just sees 2 gold put on the table, starts shuffling things around, and go
Okay,
ahead and
so
roll the sleight of
This is
hand.
perception.
Perception,
This
yes.
time.
So go ahead and roll perception. Up, yeah. You're just like, all right, I got this. Yeah, I can see this. Roll a sleight of hand.
You know what? I'll use my luck point.
I didn't give you a luck point. Oh, did you use that for your
Yeah,
I gotcha.
feats, boyo.
That's right. You're level 8.
That one. Damn, they see how I do it. One of them.
Not the guy who's watching. His eyes are pushed open. He's trying his hardest. He still doesn't see it.
I have several
So
questions.
Yevon, what you would see
Yevon
is a
does.
snap of the finger underneath the table.
How does he have a 16?
I'm a magical boy, you see.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So yeah, that's what you would notice, a snap of the finger. Really, that's all that happens. You see a snap of the finger underneath the table. Then, once again, pulls the gold out of the top.
I was watching. I swear I was. You guys saw I was
Ooh,
watching.
Also, should I? Isn't it you roll your gold per level for each level? Or how does rolling for gold work again for you? I didn't get to manage to set up my character fully in time.
If you have magical items, I'd say just add 300 gold.
Cool.
Which, yeah, with you rolling, even with a nat one, you're just like, you slam it down, and Yevon, you see this, and you're like, oh, that's a spell of some sort. You're not actively participating. You've gotten your fair share of coin from these people. You're just enjoying the show at this point. But watching this guy apparently just he flubs it like to the point that you're like, yeah, he should have seen that. And this guy's just like, I didn't see dang all.
He raises one finger and he goes, different trick, in a really weird like classical magician type voice, and he'll pull out his deck of cards,
Ooh.
and he'll just start doing a very complicated shuffle.
Eyes open, staring at him.
I'll just see how well the shuffle is.
He immediately starts blinking because his eyes are started to dry out. He's like, "Oh, my eyes! My eyes open."
He'll do a full spread of the table.
Mm-hmm.
Pick a card, any card.
I believe you can. You can do that. He draws a card.
What is it? I know it.
It's 4 clubs.
Would you like to tell me? Would you like me to tell you how I know it? Because
You got marked cards.
Go ahead.
it is in DMs.
Oh boy. Of course.
And I go, 3 of clubs.
How'd you know that? He kind of like looks back. He looks at everyone else like, did anyone like? Everyone's like holding their hands like, no, not me. Thorn, you're hearing just like, heh, got him. Well, everyone else is like, what the hell? That was so cool. He just pulled a card out. He just knew. How do you know?
How did you know that?
His head turns towards you.
What are you thinking right now,
Alright.
Butters?
Someone's getting polymorphed.
He's probably.
Sorry.
He wouldn't be thinking, I got him.
That's fine.
Would he be thinking of a general feeling of happiness? And it's not even do this. It's muscle memory to what he's doing currently.
Right.
So he's just like, he's just almost giddy in his head.
Yevon will walk over to Thor and is like, he's casting trickery.
Well, obviously, but what?
He will do the classic trick where it's like cards in midair just flies into the other hand, just like by shooting it across.
Yeah, I don't know.
Right.
He will offer the coin trick again to anyone. Coin trick.
A few people are starting to wise up. They're like, yeah, we can't figure this out, man. It's really cool, but they're not as eager to throw their coin around.
I will do my own. Then I'll do my own ball in the cup trick. I pull out.
You offer that, and they're like, we already seen one of those, and they motion to Yevon,
He
who's
holds up
talking
one
to Thorn.
finger, and he just motions for somebody to walk forward.
Oh, yeah, no one's really walking forward. Like I said, they've already seen a similar trick, and they're like, we're good for right now. We're getting back to our drinks.
Okay, Guru. I don't even know how the magician did this, but I've seen it done.
Okay, but no one's going to be participating, just so you're aware. You're basically putting on a show for no one to watch. Unless these two are watching.
Yeah.
I'm just talking to Thor and telling him like what's happening and don't do
He's
it.
like motioning towards Thorn to walk.
What's
forward.
happening? Don't do it. I love it.
He's motioning towards Thorn.
Don't fall for it, man. Alright, would I be wise enough to not fall for it? Well, yeah, I know you're You've been playing tricks. So no, Thorn doesn't walk up. Sorry.
Wait, I'll be right back. Sorry.
No worries.
Alright.
As this Kenku is continually, still trying to put on their show, there's it's a slight commotion from outside. Hopping out to the outside people, Varric, you've been walking around town enjoying a little bit of rest and relaxation after some of the training you'd been doing during the month break. And as you're walking down the street, you see more than a few people just kind of having to hop out of the way as they see this very, very slow moving, because it's not like flying around, but it's this giant, well, it's not giant, it's a large bat. It's this white furred creature just kind of sniffing the air, looking around, like very curiously, just like, I think we're supposed to go this way.
What I missed?
There's a giant bat walking around talking.
First one is
okay.
meant to be a back real
I'll
quick.
go to it. Hello.
Can you give us directions?
What are you looking for?
And a good inn. A place that'll let me, take a nap. We've been flying all night, and the sunlight is very bright. I mean, granted, I can do it just fine, but I'm also tired.
Oh, okay. Come to the Manticores Main. I can
You
show
hear
you where it
that?
is.
Hey, did you hear that? Kind of nudging behind himself as he's kind of shaking. Or, sorry, herself.
There you go again, assuming genders.
No, I didn't have the name pulled up to check that particular detail.
I'm sorry, I'd be right back real quick because I heard a thump. What has occurred?
Your white babu is talking to a tiefling who is looking up at it, just like, yeah, go to this inn called the Manticore's Main, and she's trying to get your attention. You are currently nestled up in her fluff.
What? Stop. What? What?
You
Oh,
are-
hi!
Yeah, hey, see? This looks at you. This nice folk here said there's a place called the Manticore's Main. I don't know where that is, and they won't let me fly. Why don't they let me fly? So rude.
Because you're scary, so fly.
Well, hey, I'm not scary. I'm adorable. You told me so yourself.
You're adorable to me. What's
Who are you talking to?
Hold on.
Oh.
It turns slightly so that you can see this dwarven woman who is, again, nestled into the fur on her back as she pokes her head around.
hi?
Oh, hello.
Would you like to describe yourselves? Varric first, and then we can have you introduce yourself, Paris.
Alright, you see a blue tiefling. He kind of looks like what he has on his picture.
I will show the audience what he has on his picture. Actually, I'll show players, just so that they can see real quick.
Alright,
His
but he
last name is
does.
Weeks.
Immediate thought of like just him stroking the goatee.
He strokes his chin slowly. Huh. Actually, he has a lot more of a beard now.
Yeah, he
Oh,
does have
jeez.
a dwarven style beard, and he does have a tail. He has breastplate on, dressed in unique bardic clothes style, and he does have two short swords on him, and a bow, and he does carry an instrument.
Is that a fucking
Is that a what?
a lute? The instrument that I'm looking at.
Is that a what?
A lute.
Oh yes, it's a lute.
Okay.
Yes, he does have a lute on him.
Okay. What? Eric? Yes. Is that the name? Before I fuck
Varric.
this up. Okay.
Varric, from off of Dragon Age.
Dragon Age?
Mhm.
Okay. I'm making sure I'm getting these names. It's a lot for me to take in mentally. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What Varric sees is rather. She's actually a little bit bigger than a dwarf. Little dark-skinned dwarven girl. His hair is as bestly done, though it looks messy. Probably terrible. who has her hair up in dreads, which are long enough to be put into a bun and still reach near the curve of her back, dressed in green and brown leather armor with two oddly crude and looks almost blunt hand axes and a really surprisingly big for her longbow. She has little rectangles across her. It's almost like war paint.
Okay, and you are in the middle of the street riding on a very big bat.
Well,
So
well, follow me to the Manticore's main. I don't want to cause a scene with your giant friend here.
Oh,
Crossing-
thank you. See, there are nice people here.
yeah, but I really think flying get us in good, but we'll follow nice man.
Oh, yeah, they told me I couldn't fly here because they were gonna the what are they called? But you said the ballist, but back up,
Ballis-
that
ballistas?
things. Yeah,
Ballistas?
yeah, they got those
It's
on the
just-
walls, and they said that if we didn't come down, that they were gonna shoot at me. I didn't want to get shot at. What if I dropped you?
I'm more concerned if you got shot.
I'd be fine. Eventually. Hopefully. Let's go to the Manticore's main. That sounds better.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you'll like
that's
it there. Wait until you meet one of our friends there.
Ah, okay.
I must warn you, he's a griffin.
Ah? Just this giant bat, just this confused look of, huh? What? What?
You don't know what a griffin is?
I heard you say the word griffin, but I don't believe you.
Oh, you'll see.
Uh-huh.
Follow me.
It's so doubtful when you're a big bat.
Well, because if it's a griffin, they'd want to fly around like me. So if they're a griffin, why would they be stuck here?
For
Oh,
the same reason you're stuck here.
I'm with you. Oh, I get it.
There you go. All right,
Uh,
come on, let's go.
Good, by the
Hobbling
way,
along. Hmm?
After nobody wants to see my my cup trick, I'm gonna go to a different bar because he's been working on this trick. He's got some people to help him with this trick so he can get the words down. So he's looking to go to a bar just so he can do this one trick.
Okay. Moving around, you eventually would pick up on a bar called the Manticore's Main. And as you're going through, you also are falling behind, and you kind of, for a moment, you're just thinking, "Man, there's some really bright lights in here." And then you realize, no, that is a white bat. Okay, cool. That's the thing. And you watch as they approach the same inn. It's very easy to see. It's actually got a very fiery design to it. Like the wood and stone that's been put into it has been etched to look like part of the front is consumed by flames. But around like the doorways, places of quote unquote safety and entry, there's these like almost crystalline carvings into it, making it look like there's a freezing ice wall that's preventing the flames from consuming quite everything.
Oh. Oh God, what was that?
Oh, sure.
What was what?
That wind.
That was a lot of wind.
It might have been the storm from my place. My bad. I'll try to turn myself down a little bit.
So yeah, basically, he's gonna go in and just set up again, and once again he'll put up the sign, 2 gold entry. If you can figure out how I did it, you get to keep the pot.
Okay. Alright. So you're running your game there. There's a few people here who will check the trick out. Meanwhile, in the back, with Paris' character, who has not introduced herself yet, you get into the back, and sure enough, there's this big griffin that pokes its head out. Look kind of gives you this tilted head look. There's a few horses there, and they're a little bit skittish, bouncing around, not exactly happy that they're near a griffin's nest, as it were. And then from between its legs, you see this tiny little head just poke its head out, as this tiny little baby griffin just starts looking at, just basically copying the one who poked its head out, both looking at you with this curious expression.
What is that out of curiosity? That's Sora?
No, that is his wife.
Zia.
Yes.
Aw,
Hey, what's up?
The little one says, and then all of a sudden you hear, "Hey guys, hold on a second, mate." Pops out, and you see this other griffin just happily kind of like trouncing through, just like, "Oh, wow, you're big. Hello." He moves up, and Minnie's just like, "Hi, how you doing?" "Oh my gosh, you talk too." "Yeah, you talk too." "Oh my gosh, we have so much to talk about."
Told you we had a griffin.
Oh,
Meet Sora, a good friend.
"Hi."
hello.
I pet Sora.
Hey, don't
I'm Alec.
ruffle my feathers. I gotta look good for my girl. Yeah, he leans into it anyway.
I think your girl will find you attractive no matter what.
Shh. I know.
Ah, yes, Griffin.
He kind of fluffs up his feathers a little, just like, mm-hmm. And as he does that, the little one just kind of trounces up, sits down in front of him, mimics his dad, just puffs himself up.
My character is going to hold her hand out towards the little spin. Can I?
You can. It kind of stares at your hand for a moment. It kind of makes a little, like, almost back to motion, and you see his father just kind of tap his head gently. He's like, slowly reaches his beak forward, gently just kind of clamps down on a finger, makes a little shaking motion, then it kind of jumps down and runs behind his dad's leg.
He's not very social.
Nah, they're still learning all about the the people and the stuff. It's a work in progress.
Of course. That's fine. Minnie was like that too.
No, I wasn't. Yeah, it was.
I have a
Amy,
bite on my back because of you.
Well, I mean, you were a great mommy, and now you get it right on my back.
speaking of which, how did you get so tall?
I'm a big bat.
We don't really know.
Just stares
I
at
did-
you, just like, mm-hmm.
I just found her and I mean I thought she was normal, but I got her when she was very young. Grew.
I'm a big girl now. Kind of fluffs her own chest out, just like, mm-hmm. Yes.
I'm a big kid now.
Well,
Easy.
I should have seen that coming, but that's still glorious.
I'll look at the dwarf and say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't get your two names. I'm
This is Minnie,
Hi.
and I'm Alec.
what? What did you say your name was again? Minnie and
Alec.
Alec.
Minnie and Alex.
what?
Alex. Okay.
Well, Alex, it's nice to meet you. I'm Varric Weeks, Bard, Hunter, at your service.
You don't look weak.
I said Weeks. My last name is Weeks.
Oh.
That's the thing
Okay.
that's bigger than days, right?
Yeah, I thought.
I hope so, because otherwise you've been telling me that they're shorter than. No, wait, no, that's hours. Right. Time's
Stop
weird.
talking bat.
So Minnie lets you get off her back, lets you rest yourself, and it's like, you go get something to eat. I want to talk with Sora some more. I'll be good, I promise.
Okay, just don't let the little one bite you. Wings take a while to heat.
Okay, Mom. Moves over and starts chatting to Sora. The other one kind of comes over, looking like is like glaring at her, like, but Sora's oblivious.
Well, follow me inside. I'll hook you up with something to eat and drink.
Oh, thank God. It's been.
We have a good cook here. We have a nice bartender. Just make sure you treat him right. And we got a nice bodyguard that loves to play dragon chess.
He's still back in the other city.
Remember he didn't come back with us?
No.
Yeah, Edge is still in the city with the Rog.
Mhm.
My mistake.
He took Edge with him?
Edge asked to stay with
Yeah.
him.
Well,
I love
Well-
the insult in that sentence. He took Edge with him. Like I could just feel him put his hand. It was just like,
Hey,
Well-
Edge was a member of the family.
let's go.
Right, entering back into the inn, you see that there are more than a few people who actually are around the bird doing the ball trick, and as he does it, everyone's just like,
Oh, it's a weird ball trick. It's not a common one.
Yevon will walk up and put 2 gold down to see the bag trick.
I'm not. He goes, "Mm-mm," and he points to the ball, like the cups.
You didn't see me do that?
Huh?
Oh.
yeah. He's saying that he's doing the ball trick, not the bag trick.
Oh. I'll wait for the bag trick then.
Oh, he's not doing that one tonight.
He already did that one in another bar. Never do the same trick twice.
Yeah. Basically, for the ball trick, it's he shovels them around, which sleight of hand, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know the ball trick. I mean, like the bag
30.
trick.
Okay.
No, I mean I'm not doing it. I was wanting the ball.
I'm just
the bag trick.
describing. I want to describe this one because it's a trick I really like.
I'll allow
So then he
Wait,
goes.
hold on. Let me roll perception.
it. Go ahead.
Okay,
While he's
let
describing
him
it.
roll
It's
perception.
30. Yeah, let's see how this.
Nice. 10 times
Here,
better. Got
Here,
it.
I'll try.
10%. We made it.
Right.
You did it, Thorn.
Yeah. Okay, so he picks it. Somebody in the crowd would choose a cup. I'd take it off. It's not there. Then I go, in fact, and I lift the 2 remaining cups, and it's gone. I put them back down. I lift the cup to the left up. It's there. And I go, not just yet. I lift up the second one. 15 balls fall out of it. I lift up the last one. It's a glass of water, and he drinks it.
So people pay for this to occur. Eventually, there's going to be a drunkard who's mad that he didn't win.
So
Which
far,
I'm prepared
to
for.
be fair, they are in the Manticore's main. Which, as you're looking around at first, like you see a guy who's like look like he's about to get very like oh, he's kind of wavering over, and then he looks over back at the bartender, and that draws your eyes to said bartender. He's well dressed. He's got a black coat on. This is not your average normal stout bartender. This guy's wearing a plague doctor mask, hood up.
What?
Black coat, just cleaning it slowly. Just like slowly looks at the drunker, and the drunk guy just kind of raises a bottle and then slowly sits back down, just like it ain't worth the trouble.
From doing that set, how much gold do you think I got from that?
From that set, I'd say you probably got another 20 gold.
All right. I'll walk up to the barkeep. I'll place down 10. I bow.
Drinks on you.
He shakes his head no. And he takes out a piece of paper, and he'll show him the paper. The paper says, "You let me stay in here. Here's half the gold I made."
Deal. Takes the 10 gold, pulls out a key and hands it to you.
Gives a thumbs up, and he'll just sit down and relax for the evening. That would be his last trick of the night. Oh yeah, and he pulls the handle again, and it just back into a normal briefcase. Which you notice the top of it has a card engraved, and it's like a crow's face instead of a like king, queen, or anything like that.
The crow card.
Yeah.
Nice.
And you do see that crow from when he entered the first bar come and land on his shoulder.
Why?
Just kind of tilts its head, shuffling his feathers. Content.
So wait, does everyone have a companion but me?
I don't.
And neither
Wait,
does
you have...
hmm?
You have Orzo, man.
That's not a
Orzo's-
companion. That's my brother.
It's a traveling companion.
Orzo's in the corner, just like drinking from a very large shaker, just sets it down.
I'll walk over to Orzo.
Mhm.
Did you
Yeah.
finish? Did you finish your work? Did you get all the supplies we needed for this bar? They asked you to bring it in because it's heavy.
Yeah, that's why I got the drink. He holds out the tanker. He's like, don't worry, I did it. I got it. I got
I'll
it.
glare at him.
I missed a box. I'll go get it. He stands up, just kind of like, I'll go get it. Like, arms down, just like, oh, go. Walks out the bar. Comes
And then
back in a
I'm
moment later. Wait a minute, I didn't forget it. I wasn't asked to do any of that.
I just took a seat because it's my favorite seat.
Oh. He walks over. He doesn't even sit in the chair. He just like falls forward, just lays down on the ground. Orzo is a minotaur-looking man. Horns curling upwards, that bull
But he
face. But he's just basically laying down, just like on the floor.
So does it look like he just passed out, kind of?
It does look like that.
Shuffle, just like walk over a little bit and he puts a blanket on him, and he goes.
He slowly like reaches out and like a hand just very very gently just pats your foot. Hey, it's warm.
It is a winter blanket.
Oh yeah.
You're going to burn up now because you got fur, fucking hair everywhere.
He flips you off.
I cast slow on him.
He's slow, like as he's putting his hand out, just very slowly putting his hand
That's
down.
a AOE. Isn't slow a AOE thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, while you're within that radius, make a wisdom saving throw.
Rip.
Everyone, basically.
Basically everyone.
Well,
I'll say just that's a
15.
no, it's a wisdom save.
15. Yeah, 15.
wisdom
If you want
save?
to just keep that.
Wisdom
Plus
save.
one.
True, it is. It does say up to 6 people.
Yeah, he can choose. He can choose just one, but I'm just for the fun of it.
Yeah, theoretically.
Theoretically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the 15. No worries.
Wait, so am I affected by this? I'm
No.
concerned. Okay.
You're on
thank
the other
God.
side of the bar. You're on the other side of the tavern.
My spell save DC is 16.
So yeah, Averic's fine, but Shuffle, you're slowed, and you can still move, and it's not like inhibiting you like that, but it's just a little bit slower. You're like, what's going on? Like your head tilt is just a lot slower. Just
He'll look
my
towards
character see
someone
any
who
of
just casted it. He noticed someone cast a spell, right?
eat it. It's got verbal components, I believe, up to
I know
verbal.
the
Yeah.
spell. Oh, I rolled a 12. Damn.
No, you're like you're like wide-eyed at that. Just wow.
Does my character notice any of this insanity?
I'm literally going,
He fell on the floor. You'd have seen it and heard it.
while he's slowed, I'm going to put, like, beer in his hair and put it up in Liberty Spikes.
Oh, bro, he's like just like trying to bat you away, but he's also drunk and he's just stop it.
You know not to talk back to me.
Alex?
You know I'm allowed to take a nap.
Alright,
Is
And
this
then I'm just
normal?
going to sit back.
can I ask the bartender?
Alex is just turning to Verica, gesturing to what's happening. Is this normal for them?
Oh.
Should I?
Sometimes. You'll be surprised what me and my companions do every day.
Petty squabbles. You hear from the bartender as he finishes cleaning out a glass, sets it down, just kind of leans on it, looking at you guys.
Hey, what's up?
Can I get some food, please?
Are you gonna pay for it this time?
Probably not.
Then no.
I'll come back there and get it myself.
I know you will, and you know that these clerics can handle themselves.
Just give me some food and I'll pay you.
There you go. Jack
So,
just makes a motion, and there's a little bit of a ruffling in the back as they get food ready.
Hey, Jack. I brought someone who needs some food and drink.
Is she
Hello.
It's on me. I'll give you 2 gold.
Fair enough. Takes the gold. Nice to meet you. I'm Jack. I don't own this place, but they asked me to run it.
Guru, are you wearing an actual mask?
He's putting his hands over his mouth in like that.
I thought it was a cup.
Nope, hands.
I thought it was a
Nice.
cup.
Yeah, I realized that if he's wearing a mask, his voice is going to be muffled. I didn't do that for the earlier one, but like, wait, no, he's wearing a mask.
Alright,
I
what
also
time is
realized
it
that I
in
didn't do
Hmm?
my fucking gold right.
time in game?
A timing game is getting closer to say about 3 p.m. ish.
Oh, I already had lunch, so I'm not hungry right now.
Guru, I'm convinced Jack is a kinku.
I see.
Alright, so
He's not
so
going
Jack,
to dissuade you.
Alright, so Jack, just make sure she has what she needs to eat. You know what I mean?
Obviously. He pulls out a key, hands it to you. Leans forward slightly, waits until Alex kind of moves over to take a seat. There.
So are you an actual bird?
Me
Are
or
you an
him?
actual bird?
Me?
You.
No.
He's
So
a human.
Why the bee?
He's a I would say a doctor.
What's the doctor doing as a
No, I'd
bartender?
hardly call myself a doctor.
He's a bounty hunter.
Hmm?
Yeah. See,
Yes, I'm a bounty hunter. Keeping my face from being public eye helps me to prevent people from just thinking they can do as they please, but also means that people with bounties know that they need to behave.
Avoid the mask.
Of course.
I just smile at that remark. I just smile at that remark.
Certain people looks over to Yevon, room and board, because they know that I won't take their shit, but at the same time, helps me hear the rumors, catch the rumor mill. Actually, Varric, I need to speak with you in a moment,
what's up?
preferably alone, just you and me.
Well, let's talk right now. I do want to talk to my cleric friend.
You mean you're gonna try and seduce her again? Dude, just get in her pants already.
He has a point.
Come on, let's talk.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Excuse me, miss. We'll be talking here.
All right.
He-
So
Looks around slowly, he's just like, remember
What's
the
up,
Duke
Jack?
this area?
the what?
The Duke of God's Finger.
Yeah.
No. I've got my ear to the ground, keeping an
I'm
eye
casting
on
reduce on myself and sneaking up to him.
Roll stealth with advantage.
Where is stealth? God damn it! Oh yeah, that's crit.
Yeah, I'm
Uh,
still
no,
allowing
that's
that.
not one. No, that's not one.
Oh, no, that isn't at one. Yeah, you were completely seen. Yeah,
No, you said 5 and below.
no 10 and
It,
below.
no, it was
10 and
nine.
below.
10
No, when did you up it?
No,
When'd
I
you up
upped it back when Arag kept getting like crits like that.
Okay.
It was 10 and below because 11 to 20 is still a crit. It's
Yeah.
trying to figure out the balancing for it. So yeah, he completely sees you and he just like points at you, pointedly just waves you back. Just mm-mm.
Yeah,
So,
I'll walk back then.
alright, so what about the Duke?
Now, I've been keeping my ear down, but he actually sent someone directly to me. You in particular would want to know this because kind of looks around again, thoughtfully. Remember the bard's problem that was mentioned?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It made people not trust you. Made you
Yeah.
kind of act all grouchy for a while.
Yeah.
What I heard, he's found at least one of them.
Wait a
I'll take
minute.
look into it. One of the bards.
Where is he?
It's to the north. Northwest. Moving around
Which-
in towards the Frostlands, actually.
Tell you what, if we ever go to the Frostlands,
He's
I'll be
offering
sure
a
to
bounty
pay.
on him.
Well, I do want to collect that bounty, but if we ever pass there and stop there or whatever, I'll be sure to get him.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he's talking about it right now. Just because he's there now doesn't mean he's gonna stay there. Passing the information in case you actually wanted to try and get it. If you're not doing that, don't bother. He's gonna be gone probably within the month.
All right.
Thank you, Thorn, by the way.
You're welcome.
All right. I'll relay some of this info. When I get the group together, I'll relay this. By the way, what's the price?
Price on
for
their
the
head?
bounty? Yeah.
7,500 gold.
That's a lot of coin.
Does he hear the speak of that or no?
Roll a perception check.
Because it would just be the automatic turn of a bird's head. Just, huh? 17.
Roll something here. Yeah, you hear it.
Just the quickest turn of a bird head.
He immediately looks back at you, gives you like this look of just holds up a finger.
All right. I'll take this to the group. In the meanwhile, I'm gonna talk to my cleric friend.
Yeah, go flirt with Laura.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna talk with Laura.
So yeah, in the back, talk with Laura. Is there anything else everyone else is doing at the moment?
I'm playing solitaire. If anyone wants to play him in a game of cards, I won't stop you.
Solitaire is a solitary game, but sure.
If he wants to change the game, I'm saying. If you want to just sit down and play a little bit of cards.
Sure.
Does anybody in the bar want to play a bit of poker?
No one is looking to play poker. They've already seen that you've got fast hands. They're like, nah, we are some kind of dumb, but we ain't some kind of dumb.
Making sure.
I get you, but yeah, they're just like, nah.
Well, this is after our downtime, but
Yes.
Thorn was thinking of getting a more detailed map of God's finger.
He was looking to make one.
Of his own.
Okay.
Yeah. So you be the judge of how long that takes, or if it's already done.
I'll say that it's not something that you'd have to roll for. You've had a whole month to be able to spend even just like half an hour of each time just making sure to make it accurate, and it's a very well done map.
Yeah.
If you want to roll, you can. I'd say you'd be rolling with advantage and you get a bonus for the time, but if you want to just, again, already you've had the time to go through, look for as many of the nooks and crannies as is actively available to you. Obviously, going through the slums is ill-advised due to the fact that it is the slums. There's a lot of riffraff there who might try and accost you or pick your pockets if you go alone. And even with Orzo following you, some people still would try.
Well, I don't think
You'd be able to
scared to go in the slums.
more easily be able to get a map of the city.
Okay, so just to make it
So
official,
you
I
can
guess
label that on there, so that way you remember if in case you ever need to use that information later.
Okay. Again, just to make it official, I'll roll for it.
Anything else from anyone else?
21.
Yep. It's a very good, very, very well made map. You'll plot out most.
Okay.
You actually can plot out most of the directions between the lower district and the middle district. Upper district is a little bit less so. They don't let you in to do as much in that district, but there are areas in the middle district that do allow you a lot of leeway for that, as well as purchase and presence within the Warlock's Tower.
Nice.
They're very happy to see someone actually took the time to make a map of the city.
Nice.
I like to see how well I do. Talking to her.
Right. And anything else?
I need to get some.
Nothing for me.
Hopefully I didn't lose everyone.
Back.
I was gonna ask
Oh
her.
no.
I'm here.
He's probably
Hello?
might have problems.
Oh, you want us to roll perception?
I don't think he can hear us.
Uh-oh. We're having technical difficulties?
Who are you talking about?
Ah, nits.
Oh,
1 second.
can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why can I not
Camera.
hear anyone?
Can you hear us now?
You can
Can
hear
you
me,
hear
but I
us?
can't hear you.
Testing, testing, check 1, 2.
Oh no.
Hmm?
No one's muted. Okay, hold on.
Never mind.
He can't hear us, so we can't tell him.
What in tarnation? I'm plugged back in. Oh no. Oh no, we're having technical difficulties. It's not fun. I'm plugged in, I could hear you on my computer. What? It's not my fault.
All right. Good question.
Not of. Why would it change my hearing device? I'm trying to, I don't know how to. Never had this problem occur before, because it literally did it in the middle of all this. I know you guys can hear me. I can't hear any of you, but this is weird. This is weird. What? It muted it. Like I checked it, my volume showed as being completely turned off. I can hear you now. That was weird. I have no idea why that changed on me, guys. Yeah. Yeah, apparently it was my hearing device. It just muted itself for some reason. That was so weird. Gavin's not always right. That's like saying Goessa is always right. You know that reference. You know why that's not true. So anyways, where did we drop off at? Because I was talking a lot, but I can hear you guys. What? Yes. I'd say by this point you were able to get at least 2 pairs done. So you'd be able to get it to, yeah, so you'd be able to have 4. So 4 people would be able to have one of these earrings. Which for the starting group of you, Orzo, Thorn, and Varric would complete that. For the 2 new people, they would need some time before you'd be able to finish getting those done. In terms of the charisma, you can roll it. I mean, you've been spending a month with her. She is quite happy with her job, and she's making sure she's not going to get fired for it. But she's willing to go with you. Yeah, she's kind. She goes along with it. She's a little bit just like I'm doing my job. Kind of shrugging in the background as she cooks stuff up. I got customers I got to help with, and you're happy to sit back in the back and just let that get taken care of. Excuse me, I need to move over here. But yeah, she's just doing her thing. She like stares at you, rolls her eyes, just like, you always make that sound so much dirtier than it needs to be. Mm-hmm. She says as she walks back into the main area. Nah, she was pushing her way out to go deliver food and such, which you Shuffle and Alex are able to get their food. It's more than easy enough. Everything is kind of winding down. Evening starts to call. More people are either going to their rooms or taking care of stuff. Barrack. Baron is the player. You're not a dwarf, you're a tiefling. I don't know why you ate your mic there, but sure. I know, I understand. It's like having Vax and Vex. Only one's a player and one's a character. Oh, yeah. Yeah, from the Honey Heist. Hand. Like, I shake his hand. Please hire me. To the what? Yes. This is new character, not old character. Yeah. Of course. He just pulls out a tankard, pours it in, slides it over, just like, are you putting it on your tab, or are you actually paying me for this one? That's better. Catches it. I know, but I'm always gonna joke about it. Kind of, you hear like this chuckling behind the mask as he cleans the counter, makes sure everything is in order, looking around. And he shows up. What skills are you have putting on your resume, Butters? hmm Like you put locksmith. vanish. Jack, what? Staying in our room. Are you looking to knock on his door and not let him sleep? You see him kind of just stare at you for a moment, then shrug. I'll grab him before he leaves. I said I'll grab him before he leaves. Okay. And Paris, I would presume that Alex is going to bed as well. As you go out to feed her, you actually do see that there's another person out there. Oh, don't go over there. Sorry, photos were trying to open up for some reason. You see that there's a dark-skinned woman feeding Minnie, and they're having a very cordial chat. As instead of just feeding her, like she's kind of sitting in Minnie's lap, like leaning against her fur, just talking up to her as Minnie talks down to her. Just basically just having this very very casual, calm conversation. And then we flew over the mountain, and it was so cold. Oh yeah, I've done that before. It is really cold. Those mountains are not really nice to fly through. I know, right? Oh, hi, Mom. Waves, and the other lady kind of smiles and waves as well. Hi, my name's Aloe. I'm the menagerie keeper here. I make sure all the horses are fed and that Sora and his mate are, just kept in good order. Oh, you're the one she's been talking about. Oh, I see. Hey, pleasure to meet you. Oh, your mom. Oh. I'm not gonna, I'm just not gonna ask. I really want to, but I'm not. Uh, oh, that makes so much more, okay, that makes so much more sense. I was confused there for a moment. Whew. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, she kept saying mom, and I mean, can you blame me for being like, well, how? Okay, yeah, that she's your companion. That makes more sense. But she's also my mom. Oh yeah, I get it. Pats you like, pats Minnie is just like, hey, give me 1 second. She stands up. She's human, but she's only a little bit taller than you. As she walks over and just pats your shoulder, and just like, obviously you're a good mom. She says that you've taken care of her through all this time, and you're good for her. Don't worry, I made sure she was well fed. Kind of gives a look and then kind of leans over. I promise I didn't spoil her or anything like that. I only gave her the essentials and a few berries. Look, I'm weak. I'm weak. Can you blame me? Okay, good. She's like, whew. Yeah, she's all set. You can let her. She's gonna relax in the nest out here. Doesn't look like it's gonna rain anytime soon, so she can actually just lay out under the stars if she wants. As long as she doesn't what again? Oh, oh, honey, like looks over and Minnie just like looks abashed, just like, I only did it. Looks at the little claws on their hands, starts trying to count. 18 times? Is that right? She only has 6. She has tiny claws. She's like counting through them multiple times. Just like, I lost track. 18? Yeah? Yeah. No. Yeah. Okay. Alec kind of leans over, just like, if you need help getting in, just let me know. I think I might know a way to do that without hurting you or anything like that. I just have to make sure I have it prepared before trying to get you in. Uh, it's not the most difficult thing to do, but polymorphing you into a small bat would be, very useful, very helpful. And then once you're inside, we just let you become big again. Like I said, there shouldn't be a storm. She should be able to sleep outside, and she should be able to enjoy the nice cool breeze. She's in good hands, I promise. Okay. Night! Kind of gives a little bat wave. After you all head to sleep, morning rolls around. You guys wake up feeling pretty well rested. A good night. Shuffle, are you an early riser? Butters. Are you an early riser? Yes. Of course I'm asking that. In that specific sense. Excellent. You are also very distant, just so you're aware. So, you wake up, the early bird gets the worm before the sun's quite rising. Jack's already awake. Seems like you almost never went to sleep. You just sitting there, just looks at you as you come downstairs. Buddy, take a seat. The boys are going to want to talk to you. They seem to have wanted to review your application. Kind of keeps cleaning up, just like, breakfast is going to be a little bit. Alright, oh, gives a little nod to Alex. The girls aren't going to be up for probably another hour or so. Shuffle? Shuffle is. Grandiose. Roll a history check. Either that or an insight check. Your choice. Okay, go ahead. You're like, no, it was that he must have been shuffling cards when you weren't looking, because that was the sound of card shuffling. He just keeps making the noise. He's a kenku. They can only mimic noises. He's saying that you can call him shuffle. The sound of shuffling cards. They're kenku. Are you really going to question it? He's a talking bird, and that's what you're going to question. Yeah, and I'm questioning that. Kind of holds out his hand, just like, you see? It's crow eyes. Granted, when he's looking down his nose at you, it looks like he's got a confused look on his face. The crow. Because if you've ever looked at a crow that looks straight at you, it always looks like it has this confused look on their face. I mean, to be fair, this one's sitting down and you decide to get up in its face. They all walk on two legs, Paris. How dare! I am offend! The DM will remember that. Oh no, you fell down a pit and you survived, but at the bottom of the pit there's a pit fiend! Oh no! You guys aren't ready for that yet. I mean, you absolutely could be, but I don't feel like throwing one at you today. Maybe tomorrow. So you guys all start waking up. I'd say it's shortly after everyone else has woken up that breakfast starts filling the area, and you guys come downstairs while you see this dwarven woman trying to figure out how to converse with the talking bird, while Jack's just rubbing his forehead in the background, just like. And Jack's just like, he's trying to explain this again, just like, okay, but Tenku can't speak. The only language they can speak is mimicry. He's still rubbing his head, just like, I'm just gonna let this happen. Just gonna let this happen. It's 6 a.m. and I should have gone to bed. Oh, you bitch. I kind of hope you remember that one so that you can use that later. He kind of just shakes his head. I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to the bird. So you guys all see her, both I'm trying to teach him, but also I'm also interested, as he's just doing little card tricks and stuff. Shuffle, as you're doing this, you see the tieflings coming down the stairs, and you're like, yes, I gave my resume to them. Good things, yes? Yep, Yevon's just just sliding him back into his sleeve, just like, yes. Oh, the other thing? Oh, you do, yeah, no, I know what you're doing. So the card just vanish, and kind of claps his hands together excitedly, I would imagine. Alright. Thorn and Varric, you are downstairs. You see him looking eagerly at you guys. He looks small, is bigger than the dwarf next to him. It can be. You're fine. He's already sitting down. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I said that you had come downstairs, and Thorn is currently interviewing the Kenku who gave you the resume last night. Okay. I mean, is that what you were trying to do? No, I'm asking him. Yes, and she came. Did you swap stories and talk of nice little things, or did you? You can just say it. No one is going to judge you for that. Hit a home run. Okay. No, that's fine. I just there's no baseball in this world. I know what you mean, but I'm just out of character. This is amusing to me because I'm just like you're just like I don't want to say it, but I want to know if I hit a home run. Just okay. Yeah, she's more blunt than a stoner. Yes. No. The target audience is not PG-13. Yes. That is the first thing that I made sure of before I did my Wednesday streams for mature audiences because I have Paris as one of the people in that stream as well. I have a Rog in that stream as well. Madrino is there as well. I'm 100% of the problem, damn it. Because I let you guys do these things. Yes, you donned the velvet hat. Yes. Nah, no performance check. Just you were able to have a good time. You still have some leftover. Hmm? No, hold on. I'm getting that because he's had a month, and during that month you do have that to use. But the one that you've currently been given are you'd call them free samples, but that's mostly because they're provided by an old friend, because that old friend has been branding them. Because, I mean, after all, Jedius, who is now running his own business, has to have something to brand it with. Absolutely. Yeah, and you've been just giving them out to, friends and acquaintances, just so they could use. So, yeah, he has plenty to use and be safe. You know, I was hoping that you wouldn't make that joke, and then you just did it anyway. I'm allowed to hope. That just means that when you guys do the things that I hope you don't do, I can smack my forehead, and the stream can hear me just smacking my face. No, I'm not upset. I'm just disappointed. There's so many other jokes you could have made about that. No. I'll say he can work on it, but probably not. Yeah, she is still sleeping. No, she's awake. No, she would be awake. She's the cook. She's got to make breakfast. She's got a job. Yeah, she's not asleep. She got up before you did. I mean, you could have asked, but Jack would have told you that until she got down, which before Thorn and Varric come down, she was still upstairs, and then she comes downstairs, and you get it. It's like eating other breads. So, sidebar moving to the side, back to the interview. Something's playing in the background. It's loud enough that I can hear. Like, what the heck? Okay, I saw it. Laughter. Oh my gosh, the laugh track. I love the matter of factness of it. for the quill. Yes. He asked for the quill and then he made it disappear. Not there. Yeah. Orzo moves over to punch you. Wait, hold on. Let me see about the unarmed strike real quick. Unarmed strike. He is not proficient in that. He's gonna try and punch you. Wait, what the? I don't know why that's doing sneak damage. That's not correct. Yeah, he's not raging either. Yeah, for some reason he didn't change that correctly. Oh, yeah, so you see just twang right off the shield, and he just like looks at just like, He looks back at Yevon. Yeah, he's good. Yeah. No, he used shield. He cast shield. I like him. He's he like pats Shuffle on the head. Big bird. Looks down at Alex. Points at Alex and just like, who's this? Okay. Just immediately picks you up, just hugs you. Hi. Too close. Yeah, like looks like oh, okay. Why not? And I punch people I don't know too. Is that bad? Yes. Oh, he sits Alex down, cracks his knuckles. Oh. Everyone is just like, yes, let's hit him. Oh. Hey, he like puts his hand over Thorn's head. Yes, asking Thorn. He's gonna take a swing at you. Yeah, he permission. He was like, permission granted. He swings. Yeah, you take like a half step back and you just. He's like, yep. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Just fires a short bow. You weren't expecting to just shoot. Yeah. He was like, I'm about to cast shield, gets struck, it's like, oh, ow, the pain, the pain. As you run up, you just hear, are people fighting out there, Alma? And you just see this woman come out, and it's Laura. She kind of like, moves over like, no, you, points at Shuffle. Step back, back, it. Yeah. No, Orzo was next to him. combat. They were still quote unquote in combat. So I'll allow it for the damage, but because you're gonna get full health back because she steps up, puts a hand on your shoulder, just like, look me in the eye. Hey, Thorn, hey, look me in the eye. Hey, you with me? With me? Pulls it out, and immediately you get healed back up to full. Hi. That kind of squawking. Gives a thumbs up. Thorn's just like, I'm no longer bleeding, but that still hurt. Check mark. The fight pit's not open right now unless you're gonna throw the lady in with him. He looks to Orzo. Orzo's just like, yeah. he reached over, just like puts a hand on your shoulder, just like, we'll fight in the ring. It'll be fun. Yeah. You, me, yep, yeah. Picks up Alex and immediately moves towards the back. So he's gonna fight Orzo. Yeah. So as soon as you say Orzo stops, turns around, picks you up under his arm, and takes both of you into the back. Ooh. So Alex is going to be benefiting from a +2 to AC, and it has a 3rd attack. Nice. So as you get in, right as she is casting haste, he basically jumps in, drops you both, rolls forward, and is going to go into a rage. And drop yourselves in here. I'll drop Orzo. No, it has its own initiative. Nope, we're just going to use this as the fighting pit like we did before. Back when Sneedle was fighting against Burl. I'm aware. Which, if you try and use the help action the way I think you are, don't worry, I know how that works now. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm aware. That doesn't mean that you're going to have great success with that. Let me move that here. And level right. Make sure he has that clicked. What? I mean, are you going to be trying to go range, or are you going to be trying to go up close? Not where I want it to be. Wow. Don't worry, Orzo's going bare-fisted, but he's currently in a berserk rage. Her out of character is going, oh no, oh no. In character, she's like, yes, yes, yes. Alright, so that's actually expertise in sleight of hand, man. It's brutal. And by brutal, I mean awesome. Hey, I love Jackson. He's a good boy. I know. We're both aware. Yes. They're all aware of him. Yeah, you're not. He would look at you just like, no, my fight. Five foot by 5 foot. Yep. Orzo's 7 feet. Yeah. You can talk to them. That doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to be. How old Orzo is? I will check. "22." And he's getting ready to run, but Alex, it's your turn first. This is not the music that I was expecting to pick up first, but it was the first battle music I saw. We'll see if there's a better one, but we'll see that as we're going. Two range-based people trying to fight a barbarian. Okay. That misses. No, because you do not have your friend here, and you only get the one attack because of Unearthed Arcana deciding that you only get one attack. Yeah, only depending on which ranger she is. Yeah, it doesn't allow that for Beastmaster. We had to check that. Yes, you do. So yes, you would have a second attack. You're not gonna die. I'm not gonna kill you in this. I know. Speaking of which, Shuffle, it is your turn. Alright. I told you he had an umbrella. Alright. I'm guessing the trigger is when the bird lands on your shoulders. His forehead, right? Kind of. I mean, it's more. I imagine more like the Bird of Paradise dance, where it's basically just like screaming at the enemy. I actually have that as part of what was used with the flying snake in the Wednesday game, where it literally was doing the Bird of Paradise, wings over the head, screaming at the enemy, even though it was a snake. So you get up close, you're like, yes, and then Orzo looks down at you, and you're like, mistakes may have been made. As he's going to punch, yeah? AC's above a 17? Yeah, that's what I'm like, yeah, you didn't get magic armor. You did not. So you take 8 points of damage. Of course, you use the uncanny dodge. Alright, and then it is the crow's turn. Alright, giving you the help action. And you can now use your action, your held action. Stibbity stabity. That'll hit. Okay. It's a rapier disguised as an umbrella, obviously. Those do hit. Both of them do. Waiting for the second damage. Paris. Oh, you need. I'm still seeing you in here. Oh, that'll do it. But yes, both hit. All right. So he takes the damage. He kind of grins at, just like, he's like, you shoot good. Do you want to hold your turn until after the crow? Okay, so you're going to wait until after the crow before you move. And so you're basically saying, I'm going to let Orzo go first so that the crow can scream at me more. Alright. And Orzo's going to punch you a few times again. You're not involved in this. Yep. Alright, and it is obviously the crow is going to give you the help action, I'm guessing. Alright, and go ahead, it's your turn. Varen. He's got plans, but it's your turn shuffle. We'll focus on what you're doing, then we'll see what he does. But that only gives you a standard roll. Just so you're aware. 19 hits. No, you hit with an 18. No, you hit with a 17. Yes. So that will be... Okay. You're here watching. So Yevon, your turn. Ooh! Alex. Shuffle. You're gonna throw a tankard at him? Likely. Yeah, it probably would be an empty one. Empty one can weigh up to like a pound, I think. We'll say empty. Is that the damage for it? Yeah, that's just rolling the damage, not rolling the attack. It might have not put it as an attack. Hold on, let me pull up your thing here. Just quick help. Oh, it might be a dex save. Let me check. I know that I have the surrender somewhere. Catapult, 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 catapult. Yes. So we just make sure that that's put on there for next time, because it is a dex save. You get hit, yeah. So you take 15 points of damage. Oh, luck point? This is your last luck point. You already used one, you just used another one. Is this your last one? Do you want to use the last one? Okay, so yeah, you dodge it. Orzo just watches the tanker just like, Did you give him Tavern Brawler? Yeah, no worries. I was just double checking. Yeah, cause I'll give it back to you. Just I'll let you look at it again, just to look at it. No, you should be able to. No, you can see it. You just can't see the other stuff. Don't change anything. Is all I ask. But yeah, yep, you complete. I mean, you would have dodged it anyway. You'd have been fine. So it is now Alex's turn. Nope. Yep. Yeah, if he didn't use the luck, he would have had he would have been hit full on. Yeah, no, you already used your reaction. Yep. No. I'm talking about if you had not used your luck point and gotten hit, you wouldn't have been able to have the damage because you already used your reaction when Orzo hit you. The evasion has nothing to do with your reaction. That's evasion. I'm talking about uncanny dodge. Right, because of evasion. Yes, my bad. I misread that. I have not yet gotten to my point where I have evasion. No, that's sharpshooter. Hunter's mark means you just mark them with the bonus action, and then when you hit them, you deal an extra d6 damage. Wrong thing, no worries. Magic versus feats are very understandably confusing, I get it. No worries. It's still your turn. It's still your turn. Miss. Miss. You're too busy looking at it just like, what's he gonna do? What is he gonna... You may probably that too. Just like, wait, what? Orzo, yeah. More than like he catches like, thank you! Go, 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 go. Throws it down, picks up basically a big old great club, holds it in two hands like a big old baseball bat, goes, I'm gonna swing it at you. Dodge, dodge, dodge. He rolled a 2, a 3, and a 2. Orzo is not trying to hit you. He's trying to let you show off. It's like ah. He's like staring like what, which gives you a chance to stibbity stab him. He does. That's a natural 20. Roll that damage. He's still up. Hold on. 9 plus 7 plus 14 plus 19. Yeah, he's fine. No. He gets stabbed, he looks down just like gives a nod. He holds up his hand to the guys outside and says, "They fight good. I like them. Can we keep them?" But I vote yes. No. This is a two-handed weapon. No. Bless you. They made me bloodied. He looks down at himself. He's covered with arrows and stuff. He's just grinning, just like, yeah. But he's trying to calm down a little bit. He's just like, and he's basically saying, stop combat, is what he's basically saying. He pulls out the arrows, like, ow. Pulls out another, ow. Thank you. Ow. He's taking a level of exhaustion, just and then just kind of just like falls on his back, just. I know, but he ignores the effects of first level exhaustion. He still takes a level of exhaustion. From the other side, you just hear, motherfucker. Yep, you can. What level did you cast that at? you're one level away from being level 3. So I'd just be dropping the 3 from that. I'll drop the 1. That moment she's like, wait, what did I come into? Yeah, hey, like Orzo sits up. Yeah, we could use people like you, people who can shoot things, because sometimes things get out of my range, and then I have to rely on Yevon to shoot them down. But if you can shoot them down, Yevon can shoot the other things. It's a great plan. Minor trick. Kind of snorts. I was filled with holes, and now I have less holes in me. Yeah. Make a wisdom saving throw. You're just sitting there, you're like, someone's a trick, you're like excited, then you freeze up, you're just like, eh? Like the bird eye is just shifting back and forth, like, huh? Or Orzo's just like, Yevon, let him go. I pick him up. Picks him up, just picks him up under his arm, just like, let him go, let him go. Turns over, picks up Alex too. We go get a drink. Yes. And as you are basically dragged into, yeah, but you're being quote unquote led into the room to drink up and whatnot. I think that's yep. You guys are going to go eat, have some breakfast, and I think that's a very good place to end the session. Gives you guys a chance to get to know each other, have some combat, to see how well you guys can do. Just so you are aware, Orzo was basically going to keep fighting you until you bloodied him, and with that crit, yeah, you definitely bloodied him. He was just like, ow. I felt that. I'm resistant to that, but I felt that. To be fair, though, he left his great axe in the main area because Jack told him he's not allowed to use it inside the place, but he can use the great club. That's mostly for batting people out of the place. She's like, listen, you have a big old club and it's a big old beaten stick. I'm down for this. You're big. There will be a few that I'll be putting into the Discord over the next week, so you guys can take a look. And that way you guys can enjoy the fun of going over everything, seeing how everything pans out, and all that fun stuff. And I mean, to be fair, the whole reason you got the Kenku to go, hold on a second, I want to sign up for this, is because he overheard it. So I imagine that you can bring that up to everyone else as well. So you guys are aware that anything to the north, there is a bounty out for one of the bards who attempted to overthrow God's Finger. He is currently up in the north. I mean, I was like listening to you, just I'm like, you're like, the umbrella is like, yeah, that's gonna be like your main go-to weapon, isn't it? And with the you find familiar, yeah, sure, you can have the short bow. Yes, I will let you change it to a +1 rapier. The short bow is like your go-to, your other weapon, essentially. Listen, just because you're thirsty doesn't mean you have to drop it on everyone. Bird gang.